Yo, hello tubers. It is me, your boy. Quickly, a little bit of a guide, I guess, for Pink Paw. First up, if you go to the main menu here, right? On the bottom left, you can find a menu that gives you pulls and whatnot, okay? If you go to the second tab, there's a tab called Current. Worst name imaginable, but let's just go with that. That is your weeklies, basically, which resets every 2 weeks, right? And you have one refresh. So, just in case you want to have a lot of those paw coins, you know where to find them, okay? You know where to find them. You can also collect all of the materials one time here, right? They give some pulls as well. Whatever, let's go into the run. I want to explain a little bit how my thought process is while doing a Pink Paw run, okay? I have my own way a little bit, okay? I always go roughly the same way.
Welcome, everyone. I'll provide backup.
My team doesn't matter too much, I would say. I take fake Chongyun mostly for healing because in case I go low HP, having a little bit of healing sounds pretty damn fucking good to me, okay? You probably can go with Adler as well, but I'm not the biggest fan of him. My main DPS is usually Hathor as like a burst DPS, and Nanali if I need more on-field time, okay? But the burst damage should be good enough most of the time. It's not really ideal probably, but hey, look, I don't give a fuck, okay? I'm getting through.
Trust me. Stick to the plan.
Yeah, that went totally well, right? Nanali sometimes is fucking annoying. So, I usually go through the first room here a little bit. Just collect stuff. You can collect items through walls, okay? Just by information. Can be a little bit important. What was that? And since you need to collect a lot of small little shits, right? I would recommend looking for areas where you find the most small things you can collect in a row just because you will need them for the weeklies, right? Eventually. Weeklies take long, just as a preparation. This is not going to be a guide for how to get quickly through the weeklies. That is not happening. But I found a rather consistent way on having very good runs.
Spin and clear.
Which I will show you with my run here, right?
Trust me.
Usually I just kill everything in the first floor, right? At the starting area.
I'll do my best, appraiser.
Then I go here to the side. Because here on the table there's always items, okay? Quite a bit of items as well. Since I'm already here, I clear the room. I go in one circle around it. Going through these things a little bit. Collect small things here. Collect those. The laser cycle should be somewhat easy to get done, right? Here's a little bit of money usually. Try to avoid the lasers as much as possible. I suck at it. Don't be like me. Be a little bit more skilled in that regard. I also always go the right way. Because I prefer to fight the spider vending machine, okay? That is just, for me personally, what I prefer. If you prefer to go to the other side and try to fight that boss, sure, go for it. Completely up to you. I don't know if it's fast or slower. Cannot tell you that much. But this route here is pretty easy. If the spider's not there, you can go the normal way and be fine with that.
I'll handle this. Clear on time.
In case you don't know how Hathor works, or you're too lazy to know or some shit, right? You never know. Got your players after all.
Let's finish this.
Usually want to, if you look at the bottom, right, you see these feathers.
Trust me.
If you have 6 feathers, right? Speaking and gaming at the same time is hard, excuse me for that. If you have 6 feathers, you use her ult, and then use her E 3 times in a row to make like a very strong combo. You can get interrupted out of it. If it happens, so be fucking it. Then you can just go 1-1, I mean, that's 1-2, 1-2 would work too, but it definitely less damage, I think. At least I play it that way. Feels pretty good. Lots of damage per screenshot, I recommend. And then you just stack with her E more of her feathers up again, right? That's how I do it at least. For example, right now it's 4. Now we'd have 6. Right now I don't need to use her ult, so it's whatever. This second wave here. It's always the same, by the way. It's not gonna be lots different. It's always mostly the same thing that will happen, right?
No revenge. Just a tickle.
So open everything you can hear, basically. Like the mini items you see, they are always there, okay? It's just always different ones. But you will always find these stacks of items at the same spots, okay? If he has a golden enemy, I usually fight the golden enemy, right? If not, I will ignore it and just go to the upper side. Because the drops of golden enemies are pretty damn fucking good.
Right now.
I have to say, though, pretty damn good.
Now's the time.
Now again, my combo. Boom.
I'll handle
Collect the items here. And I go upwards.
I'm here. Let me
Fight the next golden enemy.
no loose ends. I'll handle this.
Get ult up. You can burst him down roughly with the team I'm having. You can see. He will not be able to fight. In case you don't know, if you fight all 4 of them, that golden cube becomes small and you can collect it to get to the end vault. Okay. Just as for information, that is 100% consistent, it's always working. At least I have out of like 10 times, got it 10 times. Just saying. If it happens that you didn't get it, I'll eat a break probably. By the way, they call Nicole and Genshin a break and I would definitely eat her out. That just as a side information. So you check those things. Then I go here. You see that thing here is open, right? There are always 2 of them open, I think. Okay. I mean on this story, right? On LG2 that is. You always have to also remember the numbers, okay? This one is 4 for example. So you just remember here as a 4. Because they will later on in the run close automatically. Which, spoiler, no bueno, okay? That being said, I forgot to check the bottom one at the entrance. But it doesn't fucking matter because the 3 is also open. So I just have to remember 3 and 4 is open. If both of them close, okay, you have to go very deep into the vault because there are 2 available as well. And I would say it's rather unlikely that all 3 of them will be closing all together. But if it happens, don't blame me, okay? Just don't blame me. So, as you can see, 2 is closed right now. That means 1 and 2 are closed. 3 and 4 are open. Once you get to this area here, you will have 2 little boss fights, I guess.
Let's finish this.
Clear on time. I'll handle this. I'll handle this part. Now's the time.
Time for a dance. Can't touch this. Everyone, follow my command.
So, always collect these shit things here. You will always get like roughly 150k, okay?
Let me take over.
You can get over 210,000 as well with my strategy. Just for your information. My highest was 230k.
Opening spotted.
Trust me. Divided by 0.
No loose ends. Spin and clear. I'll handle this.
Let's play, then break.
I'll do my best to do what I can. Stick to the plan. Target confirmed.
Underboss, it's our turn.
After you kill that one, you will see you will have like a, let's say, minute 30 left or some shit, okay? Can be 2 minutes, can be less, somewhat depends on you, okay? You see the door there is closed.
Let's fight as a family.
That's one thing you have to always keep in mind. Always be aware of which doors are open or closed.
I'll provide backup.
I've not seen a pop-up yet for something closing.
Let's fight as a family.
But since I know 3 and 4 are open, I know where to go in case I need one. There's also another golden enemy. We fight that one actually. And at the last minute you can basically do whatever the fuck you want. Right now you see LG04 is closed, right? That is absolutely meaning nothing for you.
Let's finish.
So you don't have to worry about it.
Clear on time. Careful now.
As you can see, I fucked up this shit again. So right now I have 40 seconds left. Now go to the end. Or maybe I attack random ass things on the ground.
Let
That
me
works
take
too.
over.
And 03 closed. See, now I can go here. If not, then you would have half a minute earlier to go down and check the 2 things there. Those things are, if you go on the bottom, right after the elevator, on the right side, the path, okay? And the other one is at the very end, where you go to the big vault on the right side. There are 2 more of those, which you can use to escape in case everything on the 2nd floor is gone, okay? Just for information, this was a short guide. Well, short, probably 15 minutes long, whatever, you get the point. And yeah, that's how I usually do my runs. Those are very consistent and always give at least 150k. You can get over 200k with it. I had 2 times runs with 200 and 10 plus K for the achievements, which is also a thing in here.
There. Yes, of course.
So yeah, in case it helps you sleep better at night, like for so. Yeah. Because I hope, tubers, you all have a nice day, morning, evening, whatever the fuck, you have a good one. Take care of yourself. See you in the next video. I don't know what that will be. And bye bye.